Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Ayurveda Free Health Insurance. Here comes week 17 yoga sequence. As we are progressing in our practice, the sequences are getting longer. So today's sequence is a bit longer. Today's sequence, we practice our session in a quick succession as most of the poses are repeated from the previous sequences, and the poses which are new to this sequence, we will learn them as the same way. I'll teach you the new poses and tell you the modifications also. But one thing you need to keep in mind here, as we progress up to this level, we need to understand to observe ourselves. When you go in a pose, when you stay in the pose, and when you come out of the pose, observe yourself. Observe why you like this pose. Observe why you don't like this pose. Observe what disturbs the alignment. All these things you need to observe. So observation is must at this level. So without delay, let's get started today's yoga sequence. So as usual, we will start our session with Sukhasana. So sit on your high two folded blankets. Then cross your legs at your shins and bring your ankles under your knees and sit tall. So why we always start our practice with Sukhasana? We are so busy in our lives, our mind continuously chatters. So when we start our practice, we want to be relaxed and bring our whole attention to our practice session. At least 45 to 50 minutes, we want to bring our whole attention to this body, to this mind. So sit tall and bring your hands on your thighs. Look forward, then look down to the floor and slowly close your eyes. Here, make sure your knees are not higher than your pelvis. If you need more height, use more height. Sit evenly on your sits bone. Extend your trunk upward. Draw your shoulder blades in, shoulders down away from your ears. Neck extending upward. And breathe normally. Bring your whole attention towards your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Relax here. Observe your body. Few more seconds here. Just be present in practice session. Inhale, exhale. Then top of your next inhalation, slowly open your eyes. Now put your blankets away and come on standing. Stand in Tadasana. Big toes, inner heels touching, legs straight, arms by your side, trunk extended upward. Draw your shoulder blades in, shoulders down away from your ear and gaze is forward. And observe yourself. Observe the alignment of your body. Then Urdhav Hastasana, upward hand pose. Bring your arms in front of you and bring them overhead. Both palms are facing each other. Don't lose your Tadasana. Thighs back, legs straight, kneecaps lifted, trunk extended upward, and lift yourself up through the fingertips. Then exhale and bring your arms by your side and come down. Then again Urdhav Hastasana, but this time your palms facing forward. So bring your arms overhead, so your palms facing forward. Maintain your Tadasana and observe when you change your palms position. What changes do you observe in your body? Then exhale, bring your arms down, Tadasana. Then again maintain your Tadasana, press your feet down, bring your top of thighs back, buttocks down as sides of waist up. The next pose, Urdhav Baddhanguliyasana. apart extended bound finger pose. Then bring your hands in front of you, interlock your finger and observe which little finger on loose side. So when we change interlock, you easily do it. Then turn your palms in front of you and bring your arms overhead without disturbing your lower body. Your upper arms in a line with your ears. Extend your arm up. Palms open towards the ceiling. Then exhale, bring your arms down. Then change the interlock. Turn your palms in front of you and bring your arms overhead. Press your heels down. Bring the top of your thighs up. Move the top of thighs back, buttocks down. Sides of your waist up, shoulder blades down away from your ears and arms extending from elbow to the wrist. Then exhale and bring your arms down, Tadasana. The next pose, Gomukhasana in Tadasana. So bring your right arm up and bend to the elbow so your palm come in between your shoulder blades. Bring your left arm to the side, palms facing down, then bend your elbow and bring the back side of between your shoulder blades and catch hold of your right hand. If you are not able to do that, you always use the modification. You can use belts. Here, maintain your Tadasana. Right elbow reaching up towards the ceiling. Left elbow reaching down towards the floor. And breathe normally. Look forward. Then exhale and bring your both arms down. Now I'm showing you from my back side, from the another side, so you can see. Excuse me for my back. Again, stand in Tadasana. Then bring your left arm up, bend to the elbow and bring your palm in between your shoulder blades. Raise your right arm up, palms facing down. Then bend it and bring your right hand to catch hold of your left hand. Can press through your center of your heel. Bring the top of your thighs back, buttocks down, sides of your waist up. Left elbow reaching up towards the ceiling and right elbow reaching down towards the floor. Look forward and breathe normal. Then exhale and bring your hands down in Tadasana. I am staying here in this position because next pose is Paschima Namaskarasana, reverse prayer pose. So before doing Paschima Namaskarasana, we always learn to Gomukhasana. So we can learn how to open our chest, how to roll the shoulders, arms. So again, Paschima Namaskarasana. So bring your arms back, so your palms facing each other and facing downward. Then roll your palms so they are facing upward. Then slide your hands up as much as you can do that. But make sure you are not disturbing your Tadasana. Observe your lower body. Press your both palms into each other and elbows facing downward. Chest open. Look forward and breathe normal. Then exhale, bring your arms down, Tadasana. Next pose, Paschima Hastasana, reverse bound hand pose. Catch hold your left elbow with your right hand and your right elbow with your left hand and same maintain Tadasana. Press through the center of your heel. Lift the top of your thighs up, top of your thighs back, buttocks down. Sides of your waist up, draw your shoulder blades in, shoulders down away from your ears. Breathe normally. Exhale and release your arms. Then change the positions. So first hold your right hand with your left hand and left hand with your right hand. Then release your hands and come back to Tadasana. Now we move to the next pose, which are one leg balancing pose, Vriksasana, tree pose. So stand in Tadasana, then bend your right knee and bring your right foot into the high up your left inner thigh. Right knee going out and down. Then make balance here and then bring your arms overhead. Press your left heel down and arms reaching up. Then exhale, slide your right feet down, bring your arms down, Tadasana. Again, maintain your Tadasana. Then bend your left knee and bring your left foot upper inner right thigh. Left knee going out and down. Make balance here. Then bring your arms overhead. Vriksasana, tree pose. One leg balancing pose. Press your left foot into your right thigh, right thigh pressing back into your left foot. Arms reaching up. Then exhale, bring your left foot down to meet the right. Then bring your arms down, Tadasana. Then from here, move to the next pose, which is Utkatasana, fierce pose. So stand in Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, legs straight, kneecaps lifted, thighs back, buttocks down, sides of the waist up. Then bring your arms overhead and lift yourself up through the fingertips, reaching towards the ceiling. Then bend your knees and bring your buttocks towards the heel side and lift yourself up, buttocks down, arms reaching. And breathe normally and observe yourself. Then press your heel down, pull yourself up through the arms. Bring your arms down by your side, Tadasana. So move to the next poses. So bring your bricks if you need them. Next pose is Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. So start with Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching. Then bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Utthita Hastasana, ankles under your wrist, trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your left toes in, bring your right leg all the way out. Trunk will stay in center. Make sure your right heel is aligned with your left foot in step, Parsvakonasana. Then press your outer left heel down. Extend your trunk towards the right. Exhale and bring your right heel to catch hold of your right ankle or on the brick, left arm reaching up. Turn your head and look up. Then to come out of the pose, inhale and come up on the way. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your right toes in, bring your left leg all the way out. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then press your outer right heel down. Extend your trunk to the right. Exhale and bring your left hand to catch hold of your left ankle or on the brick. Right arm reaching up. Then turn your head and look up and observe yourself, what you are maintaining, why you like this pose, why you don't like this pose. Then inhale and come up all the way. Trunk extended, arm reaching, bring your feet to the parallel, then jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose, Virbhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So, start with Tadasana, bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart, trunk extended, arm reaching. Then turn your left toes in, turn your right leg all the way out. Then here, exhale, bend your right leg towards the little toe side, trunk in middle. Then turn your head and look over your right hand. Breathe normally. Then inhale and come up. Repeat on the other side. Bring your right toes in, bring your left leg all the way out, trunk extended, arm reaching. If you think your arms are tiring, then bring them on your waist and again extend your arm, draw your shoulder blades in and reaching. Then exhale, bend your left leg towards the little toe side. Then turn your head and look over your left hand. Then inhale and come up. Bring your feet to the parallel. Jump or step back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Utthita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle pose. Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, arms by your side. Then bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your left toes in, bring your right leg all the way out. Here, as we did in Warrior 2, exhale, bend your right leg towards the little toe side. Then bring your right hand on the floor or on the brick, outer side of your right ankle. Left arm reaching up. Then turn your left arm from the shoulder and bring it overhead. Then turn your head and look up and observe the pose. Then inhale and come up. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Repeat on another side. Bring your right toes in, bring your left leg all the way out. Then exhale, bend your left leg towards the little toe side. Bring your left hand on the floor or brick, outer side of your left ankle. Right up. Then turn your arm from the shoulder and bring it overhead. Then turn your head and look up and observe where you are feeling stretching in your body, lengthening in your body, shortening, which side you feel that. Observe. Then inhale and come up. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your feet to the parallel. Jump or step back to Tadasana. And take a moment here in Tadasana. What do you feel? Where is your observe? Move to the next pose, Veerbhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. So we need to turn our whole torso to the side. Then start with Tadasana. Bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Then turn your arms, so palms facing ceiling, and bring your arms overhead. And reaching through your arms, lift yourself up. Then turn your left leg all the way in, turn your right leg all the way out. So your left toe is aligned with your right heel, trunk extended upward. Then exhale and bend your right knee. Then turn your head and look up. To come out of the pose, inhale and come up. Then repeat on the other side. Arms reaching up towards the ceiling. Then bring your right toes all the way in. Bring your left leg all the way out. And if you need, lift your right heel, pivot in your balls of your right foot. Turn your torso to the left. Then slowly bring your right heel back. Then exhale, bend your left knee. Then turn your head and look up. Then inhale and come up. Bring your feet to the parallel. Then bring your arms down. Jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose, Vimanasana, airplane pose. Again, start with Tadasana. Bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Arms reaching, shoulder blades in. Then turn your left toes all the way in. Turn your right leg all the way out. Then here, exhale and bend your right knee. Arms reaching. Then inhale, come up. Repeat on another side. Sorry, my hands are touching in the little wall, but you can make your space. Then bring your right leg all the way in. Bring your left leg all the way out. And observe your arms in a different position. What do you feel? What happens with your shoulders? Then exhale, bend your left leg. Top of your buttocks down, abdomen lifted, chest broadened. Then inhale and come up. Then come back to the center. Then jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose is Parsvakonasana. Intense side stretch pose. Again, bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Here, bring your hands on your waist. Then turn your left leg all the way in, turn your right leg all the way out. Both legs are straight. Pressing the inner side of your feet. Bring your elbows back. Draw your shoulder blades in. Chest lifted. Head up. Then exhale and extend your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Elbows back. Look forward. Take a moment. Then exhale and bring your hands on the floor, or you can use bricks. Make sure press into the inner side of your feet. Both legs are straight. Both arms are straight. Look forward. Then from here, exhale. Bend your elbow to the out and extend your torso along your right leg. Bring your forehead towards your shin as much as you can. Press your hands. Draw your shoulder blades in. Then to come out of the pose, press your feet down. Tighten your legs. Straighten your arm. Look forward. Then bring your hands on your waist. Draw your shoulder blades in. Then extend your trunk forward and upward to come up. Then repeat on the other side. Bring your right leg all the way in. Bring your left leg all the way out. Take a moment. Both legs are straight. They are in a line. Inner side of your feet pressing down. Elbows back. Draw your shoulder blades in. Buttocks down. Chest lifted. Head up. Then exhale and extend your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Take a moment here. Then exhale. Bring your hands on the floor or on the brick. Again here, take a moment. Press into the inner side of your feet. Tighten your legs. Both legs are straight. Press your hands. Draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk more forward. From here, exhale. Bend your elbow to the out. Extend your trunk along your left leg. Then bring your forehead towards your shin. And breathe. Observe. To come out of the pose, press your feet down, straighten your legs. Take a moment. Bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, extend your trunk forward and upward to come up safely. Then bring yourself to center. Bend your legs, jump or step back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, which is Padottanasana. Extend wide foot pose. So again, stand with Tadasana. Bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart as it's the widest pose. So make your stand little wider, but make sure you can press into your feet inner and outer side. Both feet are parallel. Then bring your hands on your waist, elbows back. Draw your shoulder blades in, chest up, head up. Then exhale, extend your trunk forward, parallel to the floor. Then exhale, bring your hands on the floor. Look forward. You can use brick as we learned in previous sequences. From here, press into inner and outer edges of your feet. Bring your hands in between your feet. Look forward. You can stay here or you can go full pose. Exhale and bring the top of your head down on the floor. Press your hands Elbows align with your wrist, pelvis in level. Shift the weight to the balls of your feet and breathe normally. To come out of the pose, press into your feet, tighten your legs, straighten your arms, look forward. Take a moment here. Then bring your hands on your chest, draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk forward and upward to come up. Then bring your heels in and slide your feet in and come back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Uttanasana, forward bend or intense or deliberate stretch pose. So you can do this feet together or feet hip width apart. You can use the bricks. You can do all the modifications, whichever is suitable for you. Stand here, feet width apart, Tadasana. Bring your hands on your waist. I'm showing you from my side. Elbows back, draw your shoulder blades in, chest lifted, head up, exhale and bend from your hips. Then bring your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Take a moment, then bring your hands on the floor. Look forward, you can use your bricks. Then from here, press into your feet. Exhale and bend your elbow on brick, or you can bring your hands back and then bring your head down towards your shins. Come out of the pose. Straighten your arms, look forward, bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk forward and upward to come up. Then come to Tadasana. Next pose is Paddhanguliyasana, big toe pose. So stand in Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, knees lifted, top of your thighs up, buttocks down, sides of your waist up. Observe. Then bring your hands on your waist and remember the loop which we make with the thumb and the two first fingers. Then from here, exhale and extend your trunk forward. Then use your loop to catch hold of your big toes and look forward. I'm showing you from my side. So here, both legs are straight. Both arms are straight and look forward. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. Go further, exhale, bend your elbow to the out and extend your trunk downward and bring your forehead towards your shins. Breathe normally. Then to come out of the pose, press your feet down. Look forward, arms straight. Bring your hands towards your waist. Extend your trunk forward and upward to come up and come back to Tadasana. Next pose is Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog pose. So come on the side of your mat. Stand in Uttanasana. Then go in Uttanasana. Bring your hands on the floor. Bend your knees. Put your hands on the floor, shoulder width apart. Then bring your one leg back. Then another 3-4 feet back. Extend your torso upward towards the pelvis. Lift the top of your thighs up and keep lifted. Then bring your heel bones back. Then to come out of the pose, bend your knees apart, feet together, and come back to Adho Mukha Virasana. Forehead on the floor. If you need, you can use a brick for your forehead. And buttocks on the heel. Extend your torso. Then to come out of the pose, bring your hands towards you and then come up. Now comes the interesting part of this sequence, Surya Namaskar sequence. So in previous video we have already learned the Surya Namaskar. So we will do one cycle of Surya Namaskar here. So stand inside of your mat in Tadasana, Samasthiti, big toes, inner heels touching. Then inhale, Namaskar Asana. Exhale, inhale, Urdhav Namaskar Asana. Then exhale, Uttanasana. Bring your head towards your shins. Then inhale, bend your knees, exhale and jump back to Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Urdhav Svanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhav Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Svanasana. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, jump back to Uttanasana. Bring your head towards your shins. Inhale, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Namaskarasana. Inhale, exhale, Tadasana, Samasthiti. So this is the one cycle which is included in our this sequence. Move to the next pose, Vriksasana, hero pose. So with all the standing poses we get little tired. So Vriksasana, get rid of this tiredness. So for Vriksasana, kneel down. So your knees together, thighs parallel and shins apart. Then come and bring your buttocks in between your feet. If you need, you can use brick and sit on your brick. So here, sit tall and bring your hands on your knees. Draw your shoulder blades in. Then Parsvakonasana in Vriksasana, mountain pose in hero pose. So bring your arms in front of you, interlock your finger, observe the loose little finger. Then turn your palms in front of you and bring your arms overhead. Lift your trunk up, arms reaching, palms facing to the ceiling. Then exhale, bring your arms down, but don't lose the extension of your trunk. Change the interlock, turn the palms and bring your arms overhead. And lift yourself up, extend the back side of your and breathe. Breathe normally in and out. Exhale, bring your arms by your side but keep the extension of your trunk. Then to come out of the pose, kneel down, cross your legs and sit back. Then extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana. Move to the next pose, which is Vriksasana, gate pose, and which is new to this sequence. For this pose, we need to kneel on. So knees together, thighs parallel, but you need to line up with your mat. And here. Then bring your right knee out to the side. So your right heel align with your left knee. Bring your arms to the side. Then extend your right leg to the side and slowly bring your feet down. Stay here, pelvis should be in level. Then exhale and bring your right hand on the right shin and palms facing up. Bring your left arm up, but make sure your pelvis in level. Then bring your left hand to your right arm and slowly come up. Or you can bring your right arm on the right shin, pelvis level, left arm reaching up. Then come up. Then bring your right leg back to meet your left knee. Same way, repeat on the left. So right knee stay here, left foot go here. So your left heel is aligned with your right knee, and bring your arms out to the side. Then extend your left leg. You can stay here or you can turn your feet, so your feet facing down. Then exhale and bring your left hand on the left shin, palms facing up. You can stay here. Bring your right arm up, pelvis level. Then exhale and bring your right arm to meet to the left and come up. You can keep your left leg here, stay here. And with practice, you can go and meet that. Bring your arms to the side, then bring your leg and bring your hands on here. That is Parighasana, gate pose. Here is another modification for Parighasana, gate pose with chair. You need to do it against the wall. Go near the walls, left side is touching the wall. So you can have an idea how you need to keep your pelvis on level. Then bring your right knee out, so your right heel is aligned with your left knee. Then extend your right leg this way. Side is keep in touch with the wall. Right hand on the chair, palms up, and then extend your trunk towards the right and left side of the pelvis touching the wall, and extend your left hand on the bar of the chair if you can. So this way you can practice Parighasana. Then come up and change this side. So right side to the wall side, and you can change the chair. So this is another modification you can practice, and then you can do the full pose. Now do the Salambu Shirsasana, headstand, the way you can do against the wall. You can do the one leg headstand. Folded your mat, interlock your fingers and bring your hands on the mat. Elbows shoulder width apart. Press your forearms down, press your wrist down, and bring the top of your head in between the cups of your hands. Pressing down, shoulder lifted up. Then lift your knees up and walk your feet in. Then bend your knees and give yourself a little bunny hop. Make a balance here, straighten your legs here. Then one leg up, then the other. Then both legs will meet each other. Extend your leg apart, press your wrist down. Stay in the pose for 1 minute. Slowly bring yourself down and come in Urdhav Baddhanguliyasana. Knees apart, feet together, hands forward and forehead on the floor. Don't be in hurry. After Sukhasana, always come in Urdhav Baddhanguliyasana and give time to settle down yourself. Then inhale and come up. Next pose is Bharadwajasana in chair, torso stretching pose. So bring a folding chair or any chair you have and sit on your chair, so your right side is face back bar of your chair. So feet together and feet are touching and knees over your ankles and sit tall. Then bring your both hands on the bar. Lift your torso up, press your feet down, and then press or push your right hand into the bar as you pull your left hand into the bar, and then turn your torso. Pelvis in level, pelvis will stay on the chair. Then turn your torso, head will go with your torso. Right hand pressing, left hand pulling. Chest lifted, chest broadened. And breathe. Then exhale and come back to the center. Then same way we will repeat on the other side. So turn your chair on another way. So you sit on chair and your left side facing the bar of chair, feet together, knees on your heels in a line. Lifted your torso up. Then bring your both hands on the bar. Press your left hand into the bar. Pull your right arm. Then turn your torso from right to the left. Use the chair and head will go with your torso. Again, chest lifted, chest opened, and breathe. Then exhale and bring yourself to the center. Next pose, seated poses. So sit on your height and extend your legs in front of you. Dandasana, staff pose. Press your heels down. Extend the back side of your legs from buttock towards heel. Press your hand into the blanket and draw your shoulder blades in, trunk extended upward. Then move to the next pose, Utkatasana, wide angle seated pose. So extend your one leg, then other. How much you can increase the distance with the alignment. If you don't want to use the height, you don't need to. Then here, side angle pose. Press your heels down. Press your knees down. Press the center of your thighs down and sit on your sits bone. Press your hands. Extend your trunk upward. Then move to the next pose, Padangushtha Upavishta Konasana. So here you need to maintain the position of your legs. Then exhale, extend the trunk upward and forward. Come forward and catch hold your big toes with your hands. Trunk extended upward and forward. And breathe. So if you are not able to catch hold, you can always use belts, any rope. So use your belt around the balls of your feet and another belt to the left. Then catch hold of your both ropes or belts. Pull your belts, legs, heels pressing down, torso extended upward. Draw your shoulder blades in. So you can practice Padangushtha Upavishta Konasana with this modification. Then move to the next pose, which is Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. Bring your feet again in front of you, Dandasana. Both legs are straight, trunk extended. So catch hold of the inner knees and bring your both soles of your feet together, knees apart. Then bring your feet towards your perineum. Here, knees going down and out. Then press your hands into the blanket and extend your trunk upward. So this way it's help to release and open your groin, open your inner thighs. You can catch hold around your feet and then extend your trunk upward, draw your shoulder blades in. Then catch hold outer side of your knees, bring your feet together and then extend your legs in front of you, Dandasana. Move to the next pose, Swastikasana. So cross your legs at your shins and sit tall. Make sure your knees are not higher than your pelvis. If it is the case, you just bring yourself more height and sit tall. Then extend your leg in Dandasana and change the cross of your legs. Swastikasana, sit tall. Extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana, next pose, Paschima Namaskarasana, forward bend pose. So press your heels down, extend the back side of your leg, trunk extended upward, then exhale and catch hold of your feet. Extend your trunk forward and upward. Make sure you are sitting on your sitting bones. Don't let your hips come up. Then from here, exhale, bend your elbow to the out, and then extend your trunk forward and bring your forehead towards your shin. And then breathe to come out of the pose. Inhale and come up, then sit in Dandasana. Move to the next pose, which is Vriksasana. I'll show you from my side. I'm not using height. If you need, you can use. So here, head to knee pose, Vriksasana. Sit in Dandasana and trunk extended upward. Then catch hold outer side of your left ankle and bring it higher into the right inner thigh. Your left knee on 90 degree, right leg is straight. Then bring your arms overhead, trunk extended upward. Exhale and catch hold your right foot, trunk extended upward and forward. Exhale, bend your elbow to the out and extend your trunk forward and bring your forehead towards your right shin. You can always use belt. Then to come out of the pose, inhale and come up. Then catch hold of your left knee and bring it back in Dandasana. Then repeat on another side. Catch hold the outer right shin, bring it higher in left inner thigh. Right knee on 90 degree, left leg is straight. Then exhale and bring your hands to catch hold of your left foot, trunk extended upward and forward. Draw your shoulder blades in, sits bone on the floor or on the blanket. Then from here, exhale, bend your elbow to the out and extend your trunk more forward. Then bring your forehead towards your shin. And breathe normally. To come out of the pose, inhale and come up. Catch hold of your outer right knee and bring yourself in Dandasana. Trunk extended upward. Then move to the next pose, which is Triang Mukh Ek Pad Paschimottanasana. 3 limbs face to one leg forward bend pose. This is the new pose, so I'll tell you how to do that. So again, I'll show you one side from my side. So sit in Dandasana and then bend your left leg so your feet facing backward. Or you can say our one leg is in Vriksasana, one leg is straight. So here, to make my pelvis in level, I will put a blanket under my right buttock here. So here my left leg in Vriksasana leg, my right leg is straight. Same way, draw your shoulder blades in, trunk extended upward. Then exhale and catch hold of your right foot. Extend your trunk forward and upward. Then exhale, bend your elbow to the out and bring your forehead towards your shin. So this is 3 limbs face to one leg forward bend pose. Then to come out of the pose, inhale and come up. Then same way we will repeat on the other side. Then bring your feet in Dandasana. I'll show you from the front here. So this time we will repeat on another side. So bend your right leg from the knee, so your toes facing backward, or sit in Virasana. So your right leg here in Virasana, left leg is straight. To make my pelvis in level, put a blanket under my left buttock. Now exhale and catch hold of your left foot. Extend your trunk upward and forward. Then again exhale, bend your elbow to the out, then bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shin, and breathe normally. To come out, inhale and come up, then catch hold of your feet and bring your feet in Dandasana. Sit in Dandasana for a while. Next pose is Adho Mukha Konasana, which is wide angle pose with forward bend. So from Dandasana, first sit in Upavishta Konasana, wide angle pose. If you are not able to do it yet, make your Upavishta Konasana. Use the ropes to stay here upward, or if you are able to do that, press your heels down, then exhale of your big toes, extend your trunk forward and upward, then from here exhale, extend your trunk forward, then bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shin, and breathe normally. Then to come out of the pose, press your heels down, shoulder blades in. Inhale and slowly bring yourself up. Bring your legs in front of you. Dandasana. Again, Paschima Namaskarasana, forward bend pose. I'll do it from my side. Again, sit in Dandasana. Press your heels down. Extend the back side of your leg from buttock towards heel. Trunk extended upward, buttocks down. Then exhale and catch hold of your feet with your hands, or you can use belts. Extend your trunk upward and forward. Exhale, bend your elbow to the out, and then extend your trunk forward. Bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shin, and breathe normally. To come out of the pose, inhale, raise your head, raise your chest, and come up and sit in Dandasana. Next pose is Utthita Trikonasana, recline cobbler pose. So again from Dandasana, bring your feet together. So little toe side are touching, and bring your feet as close as you can towards your pelvis. Your knees are out and down. Then bring your hand on the floor and bring yourself little down. Use your forearm to support you, and then lay down on your back. Make sure your back is on the floor and you are not pressing your knees down. Just let go. If you need, you can always use brick under your knees if they are too high. Then lay down here and get rid of the tiredness and let go. And observe how much you are able to release your groins, release your hip joints. Just observe. To come out of the pose, again, bring your forearm on the floor, press your forearm and bring yourself up. Head come with your torso, then extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana. Urdhav Baddhanguliyasana you can do with the blankets under your back, as we learned in previous sequences. So we move to the next pose, which is Salamba Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. So set up your blankets So this is headstand size blanket. So put the 3 blankets. We already have learned this. So stack your 3 blankets together. Then bring your brick for the support. So this is the basic setup for shoulder stand. Then sit on your brick. Lay down on your back. So your neck down and your shoulders are fist width or 3 inches on the blankets. Bring your hands down. Roll your shoulder blades in. Then bend your legs and bring yourself up. Then bring your hands on your back. Make a balance, and then one leg and then another leg, and both legs are straight. As Sarvangasana is a vertical pose, so stretch yourself up. Then from here move to the next pose, which is Ek Pad Sarvangasana. So here pressing your elbows into the blanket, left leg stay and straight. Then slowly bring your right leg down to meet the floor, but you can come slow. How much you can come, or you can always use chair. Then slowly bring your right leg back to meet the left. Salambha Sarvangasana. Then repeat on the another side. Again, right leg stay up and left leg slowly come down, and press your elbows down. Don't be in hurry to touch the floor. Use the traction, pelvis level. Slowly bring your left leg back to meet your right. Salam Sarvangasana. Again, lift yourself up. Next pose is Halasana, plow pose. So slowly bring yourself down in plow pose. Both legs are straight and thighs lifted up, hands in your upper back. From here move to the next pose, which is Utthita Trikonasana, reclining angle pose. Left leg to the left and right leg to the right, and stretch your leg how much you can. Press your hands into your upper back. Both legs are straight, thighs lifted up. Then bring your legs one by one back in Halasana. Move to the next pose, Karna Pidasana, ear pressure pose. So bend your knees and bring your knees both side of your face and your toes facing backward, your hands down. Here it is very relaxing pose. Stay here for a while. Then to come out of the pose, straighten your leg again in plow pose, pressing your feet down, thighs lifted, trunk extended. Then slowly bend your legs and bring yourself down. Slide down yourself on your blanket and stay here for a while. I always love to stay here. Then roll to your side and come up. Move to the next pose, which is again Paschima Namaskarasana, forward bend pose. Sit in Dandasana, legs straight, trunk extended upward. Then exhale, catch hold of your feet, trunk extended upward and forward, heel pressing down, thighs coming up, and then exhale, bend your elbow to the out, extend your trunk more forward, use the traction, then bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shins. And stay here for a while if you can. It's very relaxing. And breathe normally. Then to come out of the pose, inhale, raise your head, raise your chest and come up in Dandasana. Now move to the next and last pose, which is Shavasana, corpse pose. So I'll instruct you guys lay down on your back with the bent leg and observe. Then draw your shoulder blades in. Bring your hands by your side, 12 inches away from side of your body, palms facing up, abdomen relax, observe. Then slowly start to extend your legs one after other. And take a moment here and observe your body. Lower body align with your torso align with your neck and head. Slowly close your eyes. Take a deep inhalation. And with the exhalation, slowly release your shoulder joint, your hip joint, ankle joint, and legs come to the side. Now release, let go. I'll not talk more here, just you observe. Observe your breath with inhalation, which part of your body is expanding, extending, you get extension. With exhalation, what's happening, what's movement is going on, just observe. You can stay here in Shavasana for a while if you want. To come out of the pose, bring your palms on the floor. Slowly start to bend your leg one after other. Don't jerk yourself. Keep this calmness with you. Then roll to your right side. Then press your left hand, inhale and come up. Sit here in Sukhasana. Bring your hands in front of you. Chest lifted. Close your eyes again. Bow your head to your heart. Namaste. This is the yoga sequence of week 17. I know it's a long sequence. There are lots of poses, but most of the poses are the repeated one. There are some new poses also. So learn them, practice them, and let me know if you have any question. Till then, bye. Take good care of yourself because health is wealth. See you in next video with the yoga sequence of week 18th.